Yo, bills piling up, day naps stressing folks out, everybody talking about burnout. Tonight, we gonna tackle three grown folk topics: money, relationships, and mental health after these messages.
The beat. Celeb gossip flows, trending topics ignite. Jameer Jones is here, let's keep it tight. Stay tuned, don't blink, it's time to unwind. It's the Jameer Jones Show, we're living loud. Catch the latest whispers, we draw a crowd. Urban melodies mixing, truth in the sound. From gossip to glory, here we're unbound.
Yo, man. What's up? What's the word with y'all, man? Hey, we back, man. Another episode is going down. It's Tuesday, September 23rd. Here we go. So welcome back to the Jameer Jones Show. This is where we cut through the noise and we talk real life. I'm Jameer, and if you're grown, you felt at least one of these struggles, and we about to get into it. So everybody got bills, man. Everybody got bills. That's one thing about growing up. One thing about being an adult that you could definitely count on is bills. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You need water, you need lights, you need gas, you need all the essentials to do the things that us grown-ups need to do. Now, we all know the cost of inflation. Even man, let's say 5 years ago, if you want to just go back that 5 years ago, you step into a grocery store, $200 for you and one other person, $200 could last you as far as essentials, like as far as like meats, as far as like vegetables, mainly meats and canned goods and things like that. $200 could do something nice for you. And this was when the bridge cards and the EBT cards and everything like that. That's when $200 was money to go into the grocery store. You like, man, I got $200. I know I could do something with this. I could get a few steaks, a couple packages of pork chops. I could get some sides, some mashed potatoes. I could get some extras, some goodies. But now, you will be lucky. You will be lucky. Man, let me tell you, $50 is about 4-5 items. $50 is like 4-5 items. I ain't even gonna cap to you. We're gonna get into that, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna get into that, man. Money and the cost of living. Rising rent, groceries, if you drive, the car, it's stressing. It's weighing on people's mind, man. Because what you fail to realize is, even though everything is rising in price, the jobs, they're not paying. What is a $12 or $13 an hour job gonna do for somebody now? Everything is going up. What you gonna do? You can't count on the government. The government, man, government don't care about you for real, man. And if you don't notice that, and if you ain't hip to that, you need to get hip to that now. The government does not care about you. You just a number. They don't care what type of situation you in. They don't care about the homeless. They don't care about nothing. And what you gonna do about it? You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. All you can do is hope it get better. And now we get something or somebody up in here or something change, some type of initiative to raise the, the wages or something like that. Because listen, I remember $15 an hour. $15 an hour used to do something. You used to be like, dang, man, I'm getting paid $15 an hour, bro. $15 an hour is like $7 an hour, what it used to be. That's what $15 an hour is now. That ain't nothing. You can't even pay rent on a fit. Like, the only way you could pay rent on a $15 hour gig is if your rent is like $500, $550, something like that. That's the only way that you could pay your rent making $15 an hour in today's economy. But back then, $15 an hour, you was something. Because rent was $400, $450, 2-bedroom, $600, 2-family flat, upstairs, downstairs, $500, $600. Man, you won't find that now. You try and find that now. You is not gonna find nothing like that now. You will be lucky if you find something under $1,000 that's worth living. You'll be lucky. I'm telling you, man, it's like, bro, it's just a whole big game, man. Like, straight up. Once you realize, when you get older, when you get to a certain age, you're gonna realize life is a game. Life is nothing but, how can I position myself to make sure I'm living comfortable, that I'm not living check to check, that I have another source of income if you do have a 9-to-5, because 9 times out of 10, that 9 to 5 is not gonna pay all your bills. And if it's paying all your bills, then you are struggling. You are living check to check. You got to be making at least, man, just to be comfortable, man, straight up. And I'm going to be reasonable. I ain't going to go too far and be like, oh, man, you got to make $100 an hour to be living comfortable. No. But $20 an hour, that ain't it. And I say at least 30. You got to be making at least $30 an hour to even say you living comfortable. Other than that, you just living check to check. Living check to check is what? It's not fun. You limited on the things you could do. You a party animal? That's gonna have to be put in check. You like to eat crab balls? Oh, that's definitely gonna be put in check. You might be eating ramen boils. Straight up. Straight up. You might be eating ramen boils. Hot dog boils. Anything like that you might be eating, making $16, $17 an hour. You might get one here and there. Like one check that you didn't pay all your bills on, then the next check you get to splurge a little. That is the only way that you can live somewhat, a little bit comfortable. Because as we know, bills ain't the only thing that come out that check. Let's hope you don't got child support. Let's hope you don't got subscriptions. You know, we like the Netflixes, the Hulus. We like that stuff. We do. We definitely like that stuff. But making a certain amount of money will only afford you a limited luxury of things. You can't go out to eat every day if you making $16, $17 an hour. You can't go out. It's just not possible. Now, if you a female age economy, and we know how a lot of females get these meals, you know, even that's drying up. Like, so, you know, when it's hard for city girls to be out here getting free meals and on a consistent basis, you know it's tough. Because it's a lot of tricks out here. It's a lot of tricks out here. So when the females finding it hard on a consistent basis to maintain a luxurious lifestyle, then you know it's a problem. So what are some of y'all opinions or some of y'all solutions to how people can stretch their dollar a little bit more? Because, man, what was I in the grocery store and I seen some wild stuff, man. We already know eggs was like, it got up to like $9, right? Orange juice, or any type of orange juice, even the cheap kind. I seen orange juice for $7. I ain't never seen orange juice for $7. I ain't never seen orange juice for $7. I ain't never seen eggs $9 until inflation. I never seen it. Ramen noodles used to be like $3, $4. You go into the store, man. You might get 2 of them joints for $1. And we talking on a lower scale grocery stores. We ain't even talking about your Whole Foods. We ain't talking about your bougie grocery stores. We ain't talking about none of that. It's hard out here. It's tough out here, man. Many adults are juggling side hustles. You got your Uber Eats, you got your DoorDash, your Grubhub, you got all this. And mind you, you driving your own car, but Uber and DoorDash and none of that stuff is going to reimburse you if anything happened in your whip. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So if your transmission go bad, if your axles on your car, your tires, your rim get bent, Uber or DoorDash ain't about to reimburse you no change. They about to for surely take out your money, what you made to get that though. They gonna get that. They gonna get theirs, and they gonna give you whatever left. So not only do you gotta pay a percentage to DoorDash, Grubhub, but then you gotta maintain your own vehicle. I seen one Uber lady, man. She was like, man, look, my meal was like $15, like $18. Plus delivery was like $23. I'm like, I was just questioning, like, damn, I ain't mean to be nosy, but how much you get off that delivery, man? I think she said like $3 or something, $2 or something. So imagine how many trips you gotta do to at least make some money. Look, man, I'm not, that wouldn't be smart for me. I'm not DoorDash and Uber Eats, and I still got to maintain the repairs on my vehicle. And I'm a so-called independent contractor. But me being an independent contractor, I still got to give a percentage to a parent company. So it's like you really ain't an independent contractor. You getting pimped, basically. The pimp is taking majority, and you getting crumbs. You not independent. You not independent at all. The only independence in the DoorDash or Uber Eats or anything like that is you get to work when you want. That's that. But you really no benefits, no insurance. But look, keep in mind, important thing. That's why it's a side hustle. So on the flip side, when I be seeing these videos of the DoorDashers and the Uber Eats people delivering and stuff, and they be getting mad because people don't be leaving them no tip. You didn't leave me any tip. I didn't tell you to do DoorDash or Uber Eats or none of that. You chose that. You knew what came with the profession. You knew what came with the game. You knew what came with the DoorDash Uber Eats game. You knew what came with it. But you gonna get mad at me because my meal that was really $10 after everything, after the whole process, it's gonna end up being $20-some odd. But then you gonna get mad because I don't want to tip. Man, look. Then gonna say, if you can't afford it, you shouldn't be ordering out. I can afford to ordering out. I just can't afford tipping your ass $5 or $10 for a meal that's only really $7. The fuck? No, man. So taking away from this topic, man, why does it feel like you need 2 jobs just to live the same life as your parents had with one? Once again, why does it feel like you need 2 jobs just to live the same life your parents did with one? Now, unless your parents was working in a plant, or something like that, one of those, because the plant used to be the job. The plant, any type of plant it used to be the job to have. That was the job. I'm getting into the plant. People used to be waiting for 3-4 years just to get into the plant nowadays. I mean, back then, not nowadays, because nowadays, plant life ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? They steady getting laid off. temporary shutdowns, good times, uh, good times. But no, like the plant life ain't what it used to be. So those jobs that parents used to have, where they was only working one job and they was a cash cow, it's not really like that. Is financial freedom even realistic, or just a buzzword? Because you hear a lot of people talking this financial freedom. You see all these infomercials, financial freedom. You got to have financial freedom. Remember this? Hey, speak it into existence and you will get it. Man, how many people have been speaking, they wish they had some money into existence? How many people been hoping and wishing they been hitting they hit the lottery? Come on, man. Sometimes you have to live in reality. But I know like how hard this life is sometimes, that living in reality is like depressing. You see all the stuff that's going on, man, all the 187s, the unalivens and all that. So sometimes living in reality, I guess it can get depressing. So average rent has jumped nearly 20% in the last 3 years. $20%. So imagine you paying $500-$600 last 3 years ago. Now you can only imagine. I just told you what the averages was now. I just told you what the averages was now. But I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to give you a breakdown of what inflation has done. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get my materials out. Because I'm bringing out the charts and the graphs. I'm bringing out the charts and the graphs. All right, so let me scale this down some. All right, so as you can see, the average fast food meal today is $7. Now I don't know where the average is coming from, but I'm gonna say the average is at about 10. We're gonna say about 10. The most average inexpensive meal at a restaurant is $13. I'm gonna say about $15, $16. Milk, about $3.22 a gallon. I say about that. That's about right. That's about right. Eggs, man, nah, $2.49. No, maybe like a year ago, but I'm gonna say eggs about $6 average. A bottle of wine, $12. Now, I'm saying like maybe if that's like you on the like if you on the what's that, the cheap wine, the double XL and the Wild Irish Rose, that type of stuff, yeah. Water, average bottle of water is like $1.78. But let's get on to the more important things, right? Monthly rent, the averages is around $1,100. Let's just say $1,200. Utilities, average utility $14. Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know where they're getting this data from. Data is wrong. Internet average price $56 monthly. Maybe if you getting like the pay as you go internet. Average on internet is around $100. Clothing, a pair of Jordans. Oh no, a pair of jeans, my bad. Average pair of jeans costs $41. I can say that because everybody ain't buying a Mary. Everybody ain't buying all that other stuff. Gucci, all that other nobody everybody ain't buying that. So yeah, average price for jeans about $41. I give you that. Get you a good pair of Levi's 501. Average pair of running shoes, $73. And this is the average cost of things in today's economy. Running shoes, because everybody ain't buying Jordans. Everybody ain't going out buying Jordans. Everybody ain't going. So that average price on that around $73, I could believe that. That's cool. I give you that. Transportation. Average ride for a taxi, they say $3. That's cap. You get in a cab, it's starting off at like $4. So that's cap. Average gas, $2.38. That's about $3. I'll say about $3. Say about $3, man. So that is an average of prices in today's economy. You know, prices in today's economy, it's about that. It's about that. It's about that. A couple of things on that list I don't agree with. Right? A couple of things I don't agree with. So just know, man, hey, it's always good to have several streams of income. Whatever you're doing, just make sure it ain't dangerous or, run a risk of you going to jail. But it's always good to have multiple streams of income. Unless you're just banking out a $300, $400 hour job, a $100 hour job, something like that. Gotta have multiple streams of income. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Moving on up, and we talking about money. While we speaking on money, modern dating and relationship. Dating apps versus real life connections. You see the commercials, you see the ads when you go in the App Store, Google Play Store, whatever. You see the advertisements, commercials, and all that. Hey, get this app. Hey, get this app. Swipe left, swipe right. Find your true connection. eHarmony, Match.com, POF. They all out here. Facebook dating. Facebook got a date. Dating is no longer the traditional, hey, how you doing today? What's your name? How you doing? I get to know you. It's no longer that. Female will look at you like you crazy if you try to step to her like that, like you're doing something wrong. When in all actuality, you're doing a normal thing. Ain't nothing wrong, player. Do that. Because the internet is giving people false confidence. I would say false confidence. The internet is definitely giving people false confidence. It used to be a time before people was in a rage about social media connections that people will go out to the club, people will go out to these functions, these cabarets and all this to meet people. It's no longer like that. Then was making it even harder. It's no longer like that. You got a lot of these females getting these BBLs like, hey, I got this BBL and I'm the shit. Messing the game up. It's messing it up. Because they really think that. And you know why? Because I'm gonna say, man, it's a lot of you thirsty dudes out there. Y'all be thirsty, bro. Y'all be extra thirsty. Like Gatorade can't even quench. Like a lot of the people that y'all be boosting hands up, like it's not even really nothing. For real. But that BBL saved them though. See, a BBL is a savior to a lot of women. They feel like, well, if I get this BBL, I know I could get these dudes to bite. And a lot of y'all be biting for the bait. 9 times out of 10, if a female got a BBL, man, it's for a lack of confidence. It's to get more attention, or she tricky. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. I can have my opinion. It's nothing no matter what happened. My opinion. If a girl get a BBL, it's a small percentage that just wants to, how would they say it? Just tighten up, or just finish it off. It's only a small percentage like that. The rest of them, it's either those three things. Those three things. You either tricking, you either lack self confidence, or you want more attention. I mean, what else? And half these BBLs be so outrageous. You be like, man, is she a stripper? Like, what is she doing? Like, why even? But they feel like they popping for that moment. So that's what the BBL is. Why are we swiping left on people in real life too? A lot of females have high expectations. They have high expectations for a person and the things that they want out of a person, and they're not even close to achieving themselves. And this goes for man or woman. How you gonna expect more out of a person that you're giving yourself? It makes absolutely no sense. Make absolutely no sense. You have to be realistic in your thinking. You got to be realistic in your thinking. You can't want more out of a person than you're willing to give yourself. It's not right. It's not fair. Is modern love really about finding the right one, or just finding the right one now? And I think that is finding. Well, I think that a lot of people out here now think that it's about finding the right one now. Right now, not long term, not I want to be with you for 10, 20 years for life. No, right now. You're convenient for right now. That's the mentality of a lot of people right now. People don't want to genuinely get to know a person. They don't want to genuinely know what makes them laugh, what makes them cry. What are the things that they want in their life? They don't care because they're in it for short-term commitments. Long-term commitments is really out the window. You might have a small percentage of people who really want a relationship for, a long-term thing, but for the most part, these females and these dudes out here is not looking for nothing long-term. So you have to be extra guarded on yourself. You have to be extra guarded on yourself. You got to make sure that you looked out for, because a lot of these people playing for keeps. They don't care about you. They will play on you. They will play on your feelings. They will use you. They will take advantage of you. And if you don't have that sense of caution, or if you don't have that sense of, I'm going to protect me, then you're going to get taken advantage of. And that's a fact. Trust social media in ghosting. It affects adults in this year of 2025. It does. Social media, people put their business out in social media. People put everything that's going on in their life on social media. And then it turns into entertainment for other people. You want to know who Ray Ray fucking. You want to know who Missy hitting. How many niggas didn't hit it? What's her body count? You want to impress. But you want to impress the wrong type of people. Social media is a clout game. You think some people is just showing off certain stuff. Hey, I'm doing good. No, they are stunting on you. Like these athletes, these rappers, bro. They be like, man, I'm just doing this for motivation. No, you not, bro. No, you not. Motivation is not. Hey, man, I just dropped 70,000 on this. Why the hell I care? Why do I care what you drop on your card? I don't care. Well, shut up. Congratulations. That's about as far as like. I mean, anything other than that, then I'm all on your jock, bro. So when rappers and celebrities post, oh, I just dropped $1 million on this. Oh, I just bought this new. They're stunting on you. It's not motivation. How could it possibly be motivation? Motivation to what? Be a rapper? So you telling me you giving me motivation to be a rapper or sell drugs? Either or. Because with a regular job, you ain't about to just buy no $2 million house, no $750,000 Bugatti and that shit like that. You not. So you either trying to say you motivating me to be a rapper or a drug dealer. Either or. I'm cool. Rap ain't even what it used to be. Like most people go and do what they see on TV. That's what the YN's doing now. I see it on the video. NBA YoungBoy talking about doing it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta go slime him out. I gotta go do it. That's what they doing. Easily impressed. Easily impressed. You can say I'm lying, but the evidence is right here. You see it in day-to-day life. You see it. I'm gonna show you something else. I'm going to show you an image. I'm going to show you an image of how some modern women think, right? I'm going to show you an image. So here's the image. Let me make this smaller for y'all once again. Smaller. All right, y'all see it right here, right? So she say, after he nut in you, you start realizing like, damn, he work at Chili's. I'm tripping. Hey, hold on. I got to leave this up here a little bit more. This is crazy. I gotta leave this up here. So she say, after he nut in you, you start realizing like, damn, he work at Chili's. I'm tripping. And this is like the post you see nowadays, bro. Women like downgrading a man because he got an honest job. He work at Chili's. So what? He work at Chili's. So what? He bring in something. He ain't asking you for nothing. He paying bills to the best he can because pretty sure Chili's ain't paying that much, but he doing something. But let's ask the question about what are you doing? Are you doing anything? Is it a problem he work at Chili's because you probably can't ask him for no money? Is that a problem? Is that why? It's gotta be why. But I'm telling you, man, it's a dangerous game, man. It is a dangerous game, man, out here in these streets. Man, y'all gotta be careful, man, because women do have this mentality like this. You down in the man who got a regular job. Down in the man who got a regular job. Come on, man. And it's the new generation of women. So I'm going to say, man, this episode is brought to you by the good people, man, at Celebrity Sportswear. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your voice notes after the break. Why so many adults are saying I'm tired? not just physically. Leave that down in the comments, man. Why are more adults more commonly saying they're tired? And not just physically. Mentally. R.I.P. to Rudy Johnson, former NFL player, man. He had a stint here in Detroit. He lost his life allegedly to an act of suicide. I guess he has CTE, is believed he has some sort of CTE. But mental health is real, man. So never be afraid to go get help. Never be afraid to go talk to somebody, man. Because you serve a bigger purpose, man. If you got kids, if you got family, man, your kids want to see you. I will hope you want to see your kids get older, man. Go check on that mental health, man. It is very important, man. No, we talked about 2 topics. I slid in the mental health at the end a little bit, man. But even though that is important, we time constraint. So we hit some important pain points, man. Money, stress, messy dating, a little bit of mental health. And the truth is, we all trying to figure it out. I'm Jameer Jones. Follow, share, and send your voice notes. Until next time, stay real, stay strong, and definitely, most definitely, take care of yourself.
Celeb gossip flows, trending topics ignite. Jameer Jones is here, let's keep it tight. Stay tuned, don't blink, it's time to unwind. It's the Jameer Jones Show, we're living loud. Catch the latest whispers, we draw